And hello everyone, Owenazuris here, and we are playing some Siralim 3 today. Let me go ahead and close that out. This video is going to be probably kind of quick, depending on how it goes. I had one viewer, I believe it's 2299 Momo, ask if I could explain my strategy in Siralim 3. And so I decided to do that, and then I also have, if I go down here to consumables, about 19 pandemonium tokens that we are going to go to a random level and use. So, my basic strategy, and I'm sure lots of people can tell me why this is wrong or a bad strategy or something, but it works for me, so that's what I use. We're not going to look too much at my Owenazuris because I played a character that I thought was going to use more magic, but then pretty much switched over to an attack-based character. So this Emerald Paragon, if I go to his traits, all creatures deal 50% more damage. His trait does not stack, so that makes all my attackers much more powerful. Now, as another viewer correctly pointed out, this will make the enemies more powerful too, but I kind of have a strategy to get around that. Because if you go to his next skill, which is from, if I go to Artifact here, you see that both him and this guy here have the trait charge on the weapon I've equipped them. And so what that's going to do is at the start of the battle, this creature attacks random enemies 3 times. So it's going to make him attack 3 enemies. Then this guy, after he attacks, he deals 80% damage to 2 other random enemies, but he also will deal damage 3 times to enemies randomly at the start of battle. So kind of my strategy is to take out all the enemies that I can, and if the enemies have anything that goes and boosts their defense, things like that, abilities, they don't actually activate until after my characters have gone for the most part, so that allows me to get around some of these abilities which give enemies a lot of extra defense and things like that. And then if they do get by me, they're hopefully going to be damaged, so I got this guy here. So this creature attacks, deals 5% more damage for every 1% of health the target is missing. So hopefully after they have, and after its creature attacks, it decreases the defense of the target and enemies adjacent to it by 40%. So hopefully after my Emerald Paragon and Thrasher Fiend have attacked, then Skeleton Trigger Man, if they're enemies that are still around, can go and, if they're weak, pretty much finish them off. And if there's some enemy that has gone and really boosted its defense, he can also start taking out his defense by targeting the enemy next to him. Brimsmith, he just has 1 artifact on him. When your creature attacks, they deal additional damage equal to the total attack bonus on this creature's artifact. And as you can probably guess, I've given him an artifact with lots of attack. I believe those attacks stack, and I'm really not sure the difference between attack damage and attack percent. Someone can probably correct me on that, but it seems to be pretty effective. And then this guy here, my Crypt Bat, he is going to go after an ally attacks. This creature deals damage to the target equal to 20% of its attack. And after an enemy casts a spell, they take damage equal to their current health for every 1 mana the spell cost. So essentially, it's just an attack party. It works on going and taking the enemies out as quickly as possible. Let's go ahead and teleport to a Realm 101 and see what happens here. So I have to subdue some creatures. Apparently I got some runaway creatures in this realm. Looks like one of them's right there. But as you can see, my Thrasher Fiend attacks. And unfortunately, Emerald Paragon targeted empty space, but Skeleton Trigger Man was there to finish the guys off. And I need to remember to go and attempt to, let's turn aggressive. But no worries. But I'm still going to have to try to get some of these enemies' cores if I need them. I have been playing Siralim Infinite, or sorry, Siralim Ultimate, which goes and which lets you get cores or the ability to get enemies just by, or summon them just by fighting them, which I really prefer over this, where I have to go and waste Return in battle. I already got all these guys. Inspect him. Emerald Paragon can't attack, he'll defend. Alright, let's pop off a few pandemonium tokens. Use it! Just as you start to feel a little foolish, something happens. Begins to grow and manifest into an enormous creature. Creature attacks. That's a bunch of creatures. Pandemonium Queen, which I immediately take out. Now in Siralim Ultimate, the Pandemonium tokens seem to be replaced by statues in one world, which, I don't know, I kind of like the tokens better, but it's a change I'll have to get used to. I don't miss in Ultimate getting all this junk that I have no need for. Okay, creature came back. This guy wants to fight. Let's see, ooh, I don't have this guy right now. Raven Ritualist. Ooh, I don't think I have that guy in the middle. Yeah, I really don't do much with magic in this party. I mean, I do have some, actually I have a lot of spells. Because one of my abilities gives me 3 random spells to begin the battle. Oh, wow, this is not going well. Can have him attack himself, though. Let's use another Pandemonium token. I don't know if I'm going to use all of them. See, a token grows or glows light blue. Your senses are numbed. In a few seconds, you fall to the ground. Oh, my pockets are fuller than before. Ooh, I gained a lot of stuff. Let's use another one. And that just made enemies notice me. And more enemies noticed me. And that didn't do anything. Token glows dark red. Your senses are numbed. In just a few minutes you fall to the ground. And now I lost stuff. Let's see. Finally, your Aju Burku stops and turns to you with a smug grin on its face. It holds what was once a Pandemonium token in front of you, and instead I got an emblem of Gonfurion. Someone took the token out of my hand. Oh. Volcanar, God of Fire, took it from me. I have a treasure chest now. And full of granite. Do I have this guy? I got 5 of those. Sand Giant Core. Give him some Brimstone. Offer emblems. Tome of Attack. I don't have enough for it right now. Destroy that, get some more power. Fight this guy. Take him out before he even gets a chance to fight, which is kind of my strategy. Wow, I need Brimstone. I'm trying to remember what I did that used all that Brimstone. I was probably converting it. Did I convert it to other stuff? Honestly, don't know. Oh, good, they're all back. Yeah, that kind of screws up my strategy. When you can just go and revive everyone. Luckily, my guys are pretty strong. Talk to this guy, he becomes aggressive. Don't know what his problem is. It'd have been cooler for this particular scenario or quest if they actually used like characters I have in my like stables, because it said they escaped. Lowered his defense, took him out. Got another core. Breeding Continuum. I think I have, yeah, I got lots of those guys. Oh, I hate that ability. Now, who cast it? Let's see. Reverend Skywalker. Yeah, he's not casting it anymore now, is he? Drain life on him. Lowered their defense. Jeez, that guy's good at dodging. Okay, yeah, I probably should have looked by now, but what's his ability? Okay, he really doesn't have anything that would make him a good dodger. Oh well, he didn't dodge that. So I got 2 more creatures I need to find and subdue. Hopefully they'll go peacefully. I don't know if that's really the name of the game here. But I guess we'll find out. They got an Emerald Paragona. Creatures attack deal 40% of this damage using defense instead of attack. Okay, it doesn't really do anything. So much for him. Take out the Unicorn Vivifier, because what is his ability? Additional defense equal to 65% of its attack. Yeah, it's pretty good at defending, I'll give him that. Oh, these guys are so good at dodging. I used to have a character, a dragon, that if they dodged an attack, he would do damage to them, which I like to use in this particular situation, but what is Desert Glory? No. After your creatures die, they have a chance of being resurrected 50%. Okay, there we go. And that should give me some good loot. Well, that should give me some okay loot. A lot of enemies in this level. Or maybe in Ultimate they just don't have as many enemies in level. Okay. Turns aggressive. Obviously doesn't value its life. If these were my creatures and they're turning aggressive on me like this, they would be getting more than just a good beating when I got back to Nyx. Do I not have these guys? No, I do not. But right now, I need to worry more about taking these guys out. I do want them, though. So he turned invisible. Luckily, my Thrasher Fiend can still hit him. And last guy's up here. Okay, he returned. Boosted my level with this god. Okay, now I am gonna go. I don't think I can use the tokens right next to this. Let me try. Pandemonium, use it. Yeah, you don't want to blow up the teleportation shrine. Absolutely nothing. Nothing. Creatures attack. Do I have this guy? I can't do it because it's a pandemonium. Okay, these guys are pretty powerful. Well, they were. Pandemonium stones are nice. They cast Affliction, which inflicts everybody, or actually all the enemies, of a random stat debuff at the start of battle. I actually use it in Siralim Ultimate a lot. Wish you didn't go through enemies or characters like that. But yeah, that's going to conclude this video. I hope you enjoyed it. We basically looked at my strategy, did a level, and popped off some Pandemonium tokens. So if you enjoyed it, you got something out of it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Leave any comments if you have different strategies in the game. And I will see you next time. Have a wonderful day.